com on iHeartMedia and yep, Fox Sports. Hey, I've got Doug up in St. George, Utah on this week's newsletter that he's done. Doug, give us a run through. What do you got in the newsletter this week, buddy?
Well, I'll tell you what, to start us off, a picture you sent me from Gila Bend area from the Cowpunchers Hall of Fame cowboy, Pat Lauderdale. He looks like a rough, tough guy.
Back in the day, he was, he's a pretty well-known cowboy here in Arizona. And he's still out there punching cows and, riding fence and riding drag and doing all the things cowboys do. For Tim Reed, they've got a ranch and an allotment pretty close to the Yuma County line. We'll be spending some time with he and former Mayor Chris Riggs of Gila Bend, looking at some of the issues that are facing us on the Sonoran Desert allotments and the environment, the habitat that are being damaged by the illegals coming across the border. So, yeah, that's what we're up to.
Yep, we've both seen that a lot. But
well, we're going to see it again.
Yeah. Well, let's move on. I mean, that was kind of an interesting, and he's an old booger. I mean, you could just tell by looking at him. He's been around, and he's hard-ridden.
Oh, yeah.
I guess that's the way to put it. Well, let's walk through the nation a little bit. Up in Idaho, they have stocked over 320,000 rainbow trout this month alone.
Wow.
I mean, that's an amazing number. And for everyone lives back around the Great Lakes area, which I grew up at, this is the time of year for big smallmouths. And these are smallmouth that are in that 4 to 6 pound plus range. I mean, they are fun to catch. So get out there and get them done, And under hunting, we're going to look at, you ever hunted chukar?
Chuckers, yeah. There's chuckers in Utah and northern Arizona, southern Utah, northern Arizona. Yes, sir.
Yes, they're in Nevada as well.
Yep, tastes like chicken.
Yeah, they must. Pheasant hunting, big time in Wyoming. They're looking for a big opportunity for pheasant hunters. They had over 18,000 birds that they have thrown out, for hunters. Pennsylvania, bear season holds a big promise. There's a black bear claiming up to 15,000 roaming the woods right now. So the bear hunter's got a good chance of pulling in some kind of blackie. I just mentioned this. Every week, without failure, I see some article on CWD now being detected in some new area.
Oh, yeah.
This disease is just widespread across the country. But I just, personally, if I were still hunting deer, I would be cautioned about that. I don't know. It's just me. Now, in the newsletter I put out, in Colorado put this out, warning, bears in the area. And it's I don't know if they're using signs for this or not. I don't know. And here's what, in black bear encounters, stand your ground, raise your voice, raise your arms, wave a coat, brandish a stick, blah, blah, blah. In the rare case it attacks, fight back aggressively. Now, I don't know about you, Don. I'm not sure. He's the slowest bear of all three bears. And I don't know if I can outrun him. I don't think I could, but I'm going to fight back aggressively.
Well, yeah, you're fighting for your life. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Come on.
If you don't have a knife or a gun on you, what are you going to do? I just thought that was kind of, I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me, but hey.
Well, some of this stuff is just defies logic that they come out and say these things. But, I guess Stupid is as stupid does. You know, we had
That's
86 million people vote supposedly for Joe Biden, so do the math. That's why you got to tell
Yeah,
them.
well, I mean, all this stuff is given, Never feed a bear. Really? Come on.
Come on,
But
Doug.
you're right.
I mean,
Stupid is
look at the
stupid.
amount of people in just take Yellowstone as an example that walk right up to a buffalo, try to take a picture. You get slammed into the ground like a yard dirt.
Oh, no question about it. I know you got some copy of a couple of things the guys were talking about on the show in terms of bears. And I just can't believe what I heard on some of that stuff. So,
Oh, yeah, it's just wild.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure this is old news for a lot of hunters, but the question is, how fast can a bear run? Well, you can't outrun a bear, for starters. I don't care what species.
No, you just have to outrun the guy that's with you.
Yeah, you just got to get ahead of him. That's all. But polar bears will do 25, black bears 30, and the grizzly or brown is at 40 miles per hour.
Whoa.
So if you think you're going to outrun a bear, you just ain't.
Nope.
Good grief. All right. You got your soapbox with you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Colorado. Wolves. Oregon is now supplying wolves for Colorado's controversial wolf reintroduction plan. And they are giving them, I don't know, it's 12 or 13 bears, I forget. I mean, wolves. I don't remember. At any rate.
You've got to be kidding me.
That's where they're coming from. Why? There was others. There was Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho all declined.
They did, and there was a tribe in, I believe it was Montana or Idaho, that have wolves on their piece of land that refused to help Colorado on the grounds that it will further wildlife depredation and livestock depredation. So, yeah, that's that doesn't surprise me coming out of Oregon. I've got friends that live in Oregon. I don't know why they live there, but as far as I'm concerned, that's one. That whole West Coast area needs to be sterilized, as far as I'm concerned.
Wouldn't it be easier just to chip them off the main part of the mainland and let them swim out to sea?
Yeah, it's coming. Yeah.
I think it is. All right. Last but not least, in Georgia, there was a bobcat attacked 2 children, seriously injures one of those. And this is in a rural part of Georgia. Now, bobcats are not a big cat, but boy, they're ferocious.
Oh, they're mean. Pound for pound, they're one of the baddest cats on the planet, so to speak.
Yeah, the cat was dragging one of them under a car, and I guess as soon as the grandfather came out, I don't know if he scared the cat away or however it ended, but everyone's okay. But that's amazing to me. Jeez.
Yeah.
That's it, Don.
All right. Well,
this week.
Great job. If you guys don't get the newsletter, you can sign up for Doug's handiwork each week at huntingfishing.com. Go to the news item on the header, hit the pop-down menu, and you can go to archives and just follow the prompts. You can sign up for the newsletter each week. Does do a great job on the newsletter. So I'm Don McDowell. Doug's up in St. George, Utah. Doug, have a good weekend. We'll do this again